Welcome to a day in the life of an IST student. I'm Alan DeLevy along with Aaron McCulley, and we will be your hosts as we travel through the wonderful world of information sciences and technology. Today we would like to introduce you to a friend of ours. Her name is Jennifer. Here you see her in the natural college environment, waking up from yet another late night at Penn State. But today's a special day because we will be following Jennifer's every move. Well, not every move.
As we meet back up with Jennifer, we see her frantically running to catch the bus to make it on time for her first class of the day. Probably something like History 21, nothing nearly as exciting as IST classes. Fortunately, we won't make you sit through that.
Ah yes, here's where the fun begins. The Information Sciences and Technology Building. Built specifically for the needs of the many IST students here at Penn State. Arguably one of the most impressive buildings on campus, it was opened in January of 2004. The IST building stretches across Atherton Street and is home to multiple computer labs, conference rooms, and even a cafe. The 199,000 square foot building is a home away from home for IST students.
Now where did Jennifer sneak off to? Ah, yes, there she is, making her way into the Cybertorium. The Cybertorium is a perfect example of where technology meets the classroom. With room for 150 students and 60 workstations, the room is optimal for an interactive experience, not to mention the massive 32-foot by 16-foot projection screen in the front of the room.
IST majors find jobs in many different places. In fact, there's a 94% cumulative placement rate for graduates. That means that 94% of these students graduate with a job. They end up anywhere from Bank of America to IBM to Geico, and even in the US Armed Forces. There are no limits to where an IST major will take you. Well, would you look at that? Time is nearly up already. We've spent so much time talking about how great IST is that we've lost track of where Jen has gone off to. I guess that's all for today. But join us next time as we go deeper into the heart of IST and explore the world-renowned faculty and staff, especially Professor Santoro. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. See you soon.